So these are our harnesses. We use them on the zipline course. They're all identical. And as we set them out, we are inspecting to make sure that they are in good shape and that they're going to do their job. So as we lay them out, we are really meticulous about how we lay them out, both to make sure that it's easy for the guest to get into the harness and also to make sure that we are able to inspect the harness fully. So as I lay the harness out to have it ready for the guest to just step into it and put it on, I'm inspecting lots of different things. So first up, I'm looking at all the webbing around the edge of the harness. I'm making sure that all of the stitching is looking okay, that all of the stitching in the webbing is anchoring all of the webbing pieces together, making sure that it's gonna be secure and stay together. As I'm laying it out, I'm also inspecting to make sure that all of the buckles are intact and that they've been loosened properly so that the guest just has to step into the harness, pick it up, and put it on. I'm also looking around to make sure that just the webbing in general is in good condition, that there's no excessive fraying or anything like that. And then as I look toward this more colorful part of the harness, we're looking at this part right here. This is called the hard point of the harness, and this is the primary load bearing point of the harness. This is what is going to keep the person in the harness secured and hanging from the cable. And so coming from the hard point, we have two different devices. The first one right here is called the Y-tails. These are the primary life-sustaining elements on the harness. There are two of them to make sure that there's always two backups. And so when we inspect the Y-tails, we both look at the webbing to make sure that there's no fraying, and then we inspect the clips to make sure that the springs in the clips are intact and that they close all the way they're supposed to. After we inspect the Y-tails, we inspect the trolley. We do a quick squeeze check on the carabiner, make sure it closes, and then another squeeze check on this carabiner right here. And so as long as both of those carabiners close properly, the wheels of the trolley still function, and the webbing isn't excessively frayed, we know that this harness is good to go and ready to have a guest step in and head up on the course. So